What's up, crypto enthusiasts? Jay here, and today I want to talk to you about the underlying opportunity that still exists in crypto right now. Cue the intro. What's up, junkies? So yes, let's talk about the opportunity here in crypto. Now, I'm coming up on almost being in this for a year now. Quite a bit's changed. It's amazing to look back and think about how long I've actually been in this. A lot of the dumb, silly mistakes that we made as a community, a lot of people made the same mistakes I did. You know, we're all new to crypto. We put our guard down and fell for a lot of stuff that I think most of us wouldn't have normally done in a logical state of mind. I know that when I first came into crypto, I was 100% chasing money on this like money hustle, right? I kind of slowed down, relaxed, and recognized and realized that this is the thing that has been itching me in my brain for the last, I don't even know, years. This revolution, this decentralization of government, this decentralization of control, this decentralization of control, essentially. I still feel right now, May 2018, that the opportunity is damn near the same as it was when I started. I'll step back. It's changed a little bit. Exchanges have changed. Market making bots have changed. How much and what you can get away with has changed. The overall market sophistication level of the entire crypto market has changed. Those things affect how dumb people are, essentially, and the easy money that people are making, you know, filling orders, even in the order books. We're not even talking about opportunity stuff. The order books alone and what orders you could fill because people are just blindly filling orders at huge arbitrage numbers between the buy and sell order books, right? Even just stuff like that has changed and tightened up a little bit. And they'll continue to tighten up the more institutional money comes in. A lot of the smaller guys and the speculators, you know, they'll have to keep changing their strategy. It'll keep getting harder and harder, just like with anything else, right? If I would have started YouTube 3 years ago, how easy would that have been in comparison to now? But I still feel that the opportunity is prime and is golden, and we're just at the beginning of this bigger thing, right? I know that banks right now are chomping at the bit. I don't know why a lot of them are talking blockchain, because what I feel like they're gonna do is just take fiat and digitize it like it is now, and just say we've got a blockchain, maybe just to get in on the hype. Maybe they'll make it somewhat decentralized, I don't know, but I don't really see that, you know, Fed coin, Australian coin, Argentinian coin, whatever. Depending on what it's backed by and depending on if it's got blockchain and if it's actually decentralized, then we can talk about it. I think a lot of these countries will use that as an exit strategy to get out of fiat and to help wipe some of the debt, the monumental amounts of debt that a lot of these countries have. And the US has now over $16 trillion in debt. That is not something to celebrate. At the same time, it's not something, you know, sit around and cry about either. It just further proves, once again, you as an individual, you as a sovereign individual need to make a good plan for you and your family. But the opportunity is still there. So let's talk about some of the things that I'm working on. Put together a fund. It'll be small to start, 4 people max, and we'll manage about $1 million to begin with. I'm very excited about this because one of my goals, if you remember, for 2018 was to have over 100 Bitcoin. I think we can do it. And especially with this fund and this next step and what we're planning with the community, we're gonna roll out the actual community piece, the membership area, and we'll charge people for it through probably Patreon. But we're gonna have some other components in there. We're gonna start charging for some training. We're gonna have some exclusive stuff. You'll be able to buy levels and ranking within the Discord community. All those things I think will obviously help us raise money, help us keep development going, and bring some profit into the company as well. The clothing stuff, we've still been slowly, steadily working on getting and gearing up for that. We're going to be expanding our own internal team. We have 2 developers now, graphic designer, 2 videographers, and we're going to be growing that team. Need more developers, definitely. But anyway, so we've got the fund going. My primary focus and where I see a lot of my efforts going for the rest of this year, just to kind of cue you guys in, is definitely masternodes. I'm really enjoying those right now. In on some that I think, yeah, they really fill a lot of the gaps for like daily profit when I can't trade. Gonna be trading more. We're gonna be focusing on 3 strategies with the community. We've already got the Mad Hatter strategy. We're gonna be working with Ichimoku Cloud. We're gonna be doing some EMA strategies, 2 EMA strategies, so total of 4. And that'll be the level 1 and level 2 breakdown. I think we're gonna start charging for level 2, but we'll talk about it. It got bots. I've got a Profit Trailer lifetime license that I've still yet to use, and I bought it back in January. I'm gonna dust that thing off and and fire it up. I think I might bring on staff to actually run that for me. And then I've got the Hasbot. We're running the index on that. And then I'm going to start running some more on Hasbot and finish, hopefully at some point, finish that series that I started way back in the day trading series. So we've got those, we've got ICOs that we're working on too. That's doing really well for like 60, 90 day money, and then 6 month and 12 month money as well based on the tie-up period. Overall, extremely excited with what we've got going on. Here's something that I want to touch on before we wrap up the video is the opportunity goes both ways, right? There's people that I see in the comments section of YouTube, hit me on Twitter, they email me, they still can't get over their losses. They still can't get over how to take accountability, who to blame, what's to blame on these things that have happened to them so far in crypto. And I'll tell you what, I understand it. I don't always like it, and definitely in YouTube comment section and Twitter comment section, like I fire back. I'm relentless. I don't care, and I don't hold back. Like that's a completely different version of me. I don't know why I always do that, but I do sometimes. Yeah, I'm definitely not as nice there. To talk about the layers of this thing, when you have things happen, losses, wins, whatever, there's opportunity in the experience. That is the difference between a successful person and somebody who will be a failure. Somebody that will continue this endless loop over and over again. If somebody comes to you and blames you for something, chances are it's not the first time they've blamed somebody for a mistake that they helped co-create, and it won't be the last. So people come to me all the time and they try and,
hey Jay, it's your fault this, you shot videos, you talked about this, you talked about that, you were excited about this, you did this, you did that.
We co-create every experience that we have. While I've taken accountability, and I think I've done a decent job at taking accountability with stuff, you know, don't forget we were giving away thousands of dollars a week, sometimes thousands of dollars a day, back to the community and back to members. You know, when we were doing a lot of that BTC and a lot of these other coins that we were doing things in, that was a big part of what we're doing, which is also why you see the channel, just quick side note, the channel's not growing as much as it used to anymore, because I'm not flexing on the channel anymore. Like I'm not like, yeah, watch me download, watch me deposit $10,000, watch me open up this account. You won't see me showing accounts anymore. You won't see me showing personal information anymore. I'll come out and do a video and talk about how I just bought 10,000 of these or 20,000 of those. I don't care about that, but you will not see me doing that how I used to. That was very dumb of me, and it puts me at risk. It opens me up to vulnerability, and there's just no reason to do that. There's opportunity in every situation, but just understand that if you can't get through this one, if you can't see the good things in this, whether you just lost your whole life savings or you just won a whole life savings, you got to be able to see perspective on that and get perspective on that, because otherwise you'll keep losing, and I don't want that for you. You'll keep losing at crypto over and over and over again. You'll keep repeating the pattern. You don't research and you listen to somebody else's call or somebody else's advice, then you invest. When they lose, you go and try and get back in line and blame them and release all accountability that you've got. So please, especially if you're part of the inner community, really get good at kind of picking yourself apart from the standpoint that instead of harping on the bad, and this is a lot of money, I just lost a lot of money, oh my God, what am I gonna do? That fight or flight will always be there. Instead, try and get that wider or more zoomed out perspective. Focus on what opportunities you've now got, because you got a ton, man. Every single one of you that's been following us since the beginning, your opportunity is even greater than somebody coming into crypto brand new. You know why? You've already lived through this bear market, 30, 50% volatility in a day. Starting in December, like you've had a 4, 5, 6 month now long drought. You've gone through, you've learned some of the lending stuff, the cloud mining stuff, some of the masternode stuff. There's been so many shady exchanges. We've gone through so much as a community already, whether you consider yourself a part of the Crypto Junkies community or not. But all of you that have been with us since day one, understand that you have so much insight now that people brand new coming into the space have no clue about. Guess what? Lending is still out there. Cloud mining is still out there. USI Tech still enrolls people every day, sadly. All these companies do, and they don't know. None the wiser. But you are. Learn from the past. Apply it to the future, and let's make some money, baby. All right, that's all I got for you. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel if you like what we're doing here, of course. Hit the bell notification, ding, so you don't miss out on anything. And of course, I'd love to hear some feedback from you. What do you think about this video? What are your thoughts? We'll see you again in some future training. Bye.
If you like what we're doing on the channel, take a second, hit the subscribe button, click the bell notification.
This just in.
Crypto Junkies is now over 1,000 people. 2,500 people. We now have over 3,000 people. 4,600. We have crossed over 5,000 people in our Discord chat community.